Boat People.
Boat people, this is what the international media has named them. Fleeing their homeland, they are known for their incredible courage in facing tragedies at sea, starvation, drowning, thirst, and the most savage of all, frequent attacks by pirates. Sustained by hope for a new life, the refugees' motto is freedom or death on the high seas. At the hands of the pirates who infest these waters, their lot is more often death. As one refugee put it, when you leave shore, you hope for survival, but you assume that you will die.
The pirates. They are actually fishermen, but turn to piracy after discovering that it is so easy to make their living robbing unarmed refugees packed into small fishing boats. Preying on refugees started as early as 1975 and has increased considerably since 1979, in line with the mounting flow of boat people fleeing Vietnam. They rob, kill, throw victims into the ocean, abduct, and rape little girls as well as elderly women. Many boat people have been held by the pirates on a desert island, Ko Kra, in the Gulf of Thailand. Hundreds of pirates have landed on the island and continuously tortured the refugees day and night for months. Since no official nor international solution has been proposed to help the boat people on the high seas, only non-profit organizations such as Médecins du Monde have succeeded in preparing different assistance missions. The expedition of May 1985 is the fourth organized by Médecins du Monde. It took 2 years to obtain 520 French and European visas. Visas are the foremost condition of the whole mission. Chartered by Médecins du Monde, the Jean Charcot oceanographic ship and the Victor Schellcher, sent by the French National Marine, have both been sent on the sailing lanes of the boat people. Dr. Din Tuan and the Jean Charcot's crew search the sea with binoculars and radar. They approach everything and come close enough to determine if it's a floating drum, a fisherman, or boat people.
Tu le conserves juste légèrement d'abord. Machine au minimum. Bon, tu peux te dire entière, tu viens légèrement sur la droite. Hein. Légèrement sur la droite. Tu viens de 15 degrés sur la droite. 15 degrés sur la droite. C'est bon. Stop la machine, on descend bien calme maintenant. Va en arrière.
The refugees are jammed together under coarse canvas that they cannot even move. The width of such boats are less than 3 meters, and the smallest wave lapping against it could turn it upside down. There were 45 in this one, 18 children. They left 3 days ago from the Mekong Delta. In order to rescue them before their physical condition deteriorated, both the Jean Charcot and the Victor Schellcher have patrolled a zone near the Vietnamese coast in the international water zone, within a few sailing days from the departure beaches. However, for those people of river and paddy fields, their first meeting with the high sea is terrifying. They arrive traumatized and dull from the distress of what they went through during and after their travel.
The main problem confronting children and old people is lack of water, which causes dehydration. Their sailing time is supposed to last 8 to 10 days. If they go beyond 10 days, then the problems start to begin.
Alo, chúng tôi là tàu Pháp, đi bắt người vượt biên. Có phải tàu vượt biên không? Chà, je passe devant. Je passe l'info. Việt Nam vượt biên đúng không? Rồi, từ từ. Rồi.
In the dark, an overloaded refugee boat is recognized and rescued.
After 38 days of operations on the South China Sea, the ship Jean Charcot has rescued 520 boat people. But the Jean Charcot must cease operations because its budget and its supply of visas has run out. The number of boat people rescued has exceeded the number of visas granted by the government of France and several other European governments. And the estimated operating budget per day for the Jean Charcot has gone from $5,000 to almost $10,000. In all, the entire 38-day rescue mission has cost more than $240,000, but it has saved 520 lives.
The boat people have no identity. They are considered traitors to their country, and the Vietnamese Communist government will no longer recognize them. And they cannot be considered refugees until they have entered a refugee camp. Consequently, they do not hold any legal status when they are at sea, where they are considered fugitives. And the only right to which they can claim is the international maritime law. But unfortunately, this law is often violated.
We had sent distress signs to show that we did not have any food or water. However, they ignored us and acted like they had not seen us. Among us, there was a 6-member family who brought food, but finally also died because of thirst. Even healthy youngsters could not survive, and the death toll was about 7 per day. Since then, we were so distressed that we did not send any sign to ships that went by. On our boat, everybody staying on the open air was already dead, except me and another woman.
For 10 years, nothing has changed on the South China Sea. Vietnamese boat people continue to flee. Refugee boats continue to sink. The boat people continue to die.